Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to another live. The link is there for those who want to join. Meanwhile, I can go through that video. Let me see. Let me share it so far. Share screen. Okay. We covered it a little bit last week. Soup. Hello? Is it tacos? Soup. So we covered it. I don't know how much we could cover this verse, chapter 9:29, but we will do it again.
Quran chapter 9 verse 29 says, "Fight against those who believe not in Allah and those who acknowledge not the religion of truth, i.e. Islam, among the people of the scripture, which would be Jews and Christians, until they pay the jizya with willing submission and feel themselves subdued." This verse, along with
All right. Let me see. Muji, the microphone audio is a bit weak today. Is my audio weak, or it is the video that I played is weak? Can you please tell me, is it my audio that is weak? If it is mine, then let me see. Let me check. Go to audio. The sound. I hear the video very well, but yours not so much. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. I wonder, is this, let me check. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see in, hello, hello. Okay, let me see if it is coming from. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. All right, this is not coming from external microphone. Hello, 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 hello. No, sometimes this microphone doesn't get connected. I don't know what to do with that now. Oh my God. For that, I perhaps have to restart the computer, maybe, I don't know, which take me out of the live. Why let me see. Bear with me so that I can try to see if I can fix it. External microphone, why there is no. Did you try uploading and plugging it again? No, but I don't think I will do it. Let's see. I do that. Now I put it back. Let's see if something happens. No, 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 no. Hello, hello. Hello. I don't see it. Oh, yeah. It is not here still. Hello. I don't understand why. Sometimes it recognizes the microphone, sometimes it doesn't. Which device is selected as microphone in system and streaming app? It's the I don't know if I can share it. Let me see what it says. Audio. It says external microphone built in parentheses. It shouldn't be built in parentheses. Another one says default external microphone built in. I don't understand what does it mean. Mhm. Hello, hello. Do you hear me better now? Hello, hello. Let me see. Let me see. Do you hear me better now? Maybe it is better now. It is not external. I think it is internal somehow. Hello. This is Miss K actually. Yeah, I thought it is. I didn't read. Sorry, my sister. A bit better. I don't know. How are you, Miss K? Play sounds. Let me see. Hello, hello. How about now? I brought up the volume more, the sound. How about now? Uh, hello, 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 hello. I talk now. I think this is all I can do now. Despite I first plugged the microphone and then started the computer. Anyway, it didn't recognize the. I was doing a Windows reinstalled recently, and so far it works. Okay, I will talk a little bit louder if that's fine. Yeah, maybe so far I talk a little bit louder. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, we can go through this video again.
Quran chapter 9 verse 20.
Oh my God, what happened with the headphone? It became one. I hear from one earphone. Let me see there again. Francis. Sound. Okay, left. All right now.
29 says, fight against those who believe not in Allah and those who acknowledge not the religion of truth, i.e. Islam, among the people of the scripture, which would be Jews and Christians, until.
Okay, here it says again. Let me see what is this case. At some point, Muji, you will probably have to upgrade, replace that powerful computer machine of yours. I don't know actually. At some point, Smithke, if I had money, but the thing is that this computer is good actually. It is 2017. I don't know why sometimes you recognize this. I mean, it is not very old computer. And on another side, right now, I'm very sad because my car got out of order. I have left it in a workshop, and I don't know how much it's going to cost. So life is not so easy, unfortunately. Anyway, So do you hear me better now, maybe, when I talk a little bit louder? At least you hear the video. So it says, yes, that Quran says, fight people of the book. I can join if you let me speak. No, I'm sorry. Okay? I don't want that you talk your, you know, nonsense here. All right? I don't want to hear that anymore. My, what is it? My prophet married a 9-year-old girl and had intercourse with her. And you believe in all these stupid things. And you believe your prophet is a prophet of God who had intercourse with a 9-year-old girl. I don't know why you brought up those stupid things that time. You're just the only one. The only one what? Anyway, I mean, what is the difference of between you and ISIS? I don't understand. The only thing is that you don't dare to blow up yourself among people. That's all you are not capable of. Otherwise, you are capable of doing every barbaric act they do on the live. Doesn't matter if I'm on this live, I would talk to somebody who is more intelligent, somebody who's talking from himself, not somebody who is a parrot and just repeat what a bunch of businessmen tell him. I will come if Allah wills, inshallah. Come where? Just give me a few. No, I don't want to hear your nonsense, okay? Anyway, so this, Ms. K, what do you think? Do you think that is useful to hear somebody's nonsense? Yes, Moji, do the debate. I don't want to debate somebody who is like a parrot. I mean, he has admitted many times that I don't have knowledge. He has said many times that, okay, I will change. Okay, I will not follow this extremist. Then again, he goes back to that extremist, belief, ISIS belief. Understand? So I would rather debate someone else. Even if someone else is extremist, I would debate because I know that person, is more talking from himself. Just let me speak and I will. No, I don't want you to speak. Okay, sorry. You can speak on some ISIS channels. You agree together, very much. Let me see. Anyway, the verse 929 says, uh, you know, fight those people of the book who do not have faith, those people of the book. I've explained this. So it is about a portion of people of the book because Quran allows us to marry people of the book. Okay. So it doesn't mean that I have to go and fight my wife, kill her or take jizya from her or her family. Okay. So it is a stupid understanding of this verse. Now let's see what.
Will they pay the jizya with willing submission and feel themselves subdued? This verse, along with many other verses in the Quran and Hadith, have been used to persecute Jews and
Hadith, yes, but
Christians for the
not the Quran.
past 1400 years. It's teachings like this that has led to the Nigerian genocide, where
No, these are politics. These are not, don't have anything to do with, with the religion. Some, power they want to take over oil and these types of things. They create problems like Iranian regime. Iranian regime doesn't believe in Islam, but they support all terrorist groups.
where over 7,000 Christians have been killed this year alone. A Muslim might accuse you of taking this verse out of context if you talk about this verse, but if you look at the context, we get to see what Muhammad's justification is for why he commands Muslims to fight Jews and Christians. Verse 30 says, "And the Jews say Uzair is the son of Allah, and the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. That is a saying from their mouths. They imitate the saying of the disbelievers of old. Allah's curse be on them, how they are deluded away from the truth." Verse 31 says, "They have taken..."
Again, if this is what all Jews and Christians do, okay? Quran's talking about all Christian and Jews, but in the verse 929 is a portion of them, okay? And that's not the way, because they have to be fought because they believe in this and that. Is 934 explaining it. Who are they? They swallow people's wealth unjustly.
Taken their scholars and monks as lords besides Allah, and the Messiah, the son of Mary. And they were not commanded except to worship one God. There is no deity except him. The justification for why Muhammad says to fight against Jews and Christians is that they have bad theology and wrong beliefs.
Again, if that's the reason, then why Quran allows us to marry them, okay? So how can I marry them if I'm going to fight them? So that's a very stupid thing.
Muhammad says to fight against Christians because Christians say that Jesus is the Son of God. Muslims will point you to peaceful verses in the Quran, but Quran chapter 2 verse 106 says, "We do not abrogate a verse."
Okay, if it is abrogated, like 3 verse 1 and 13, 14, 15, if they are abrogated, then why are they in the Quran? Okay. And this verse is not about the Quran. This verse is about the previous books, so they are abrogated by the Quran.
Verse or cause it to be forgotten.
I don't know why they like to, to make hate. I don't understand why they like to create extremism. They support these extremist ideas. Let me see the chat. Would be interesting to listen, but it is what it is. Let me see. Okay, Miss no need, and then is there. That then is I want us to have the debate. You can debate Miss K, not me. Okay, Miss K. Sorry, this is. I have been debating him many times, and I say debating him is like debating a little child, okay? So I don't want to waste my time, understand? I will call him. He will probably kick me out, but no, I'm not going to let you into talk. What even is that video channel? I don't know. If you're asking about this video, I don't know. This video was shared with me by Martin, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. So this is what they want. They want people follow an extreme version of Islam, unfortunately, and they push people to that. If Muslims would accept this interpretation, that would be a terrible thing, because Christian and Jews would not be safe. I mean, these people should try to change this somehow, to say no. I mean, the Quran support at least those who do not believe in such a extreme interpretation view of the verses. But unfortunately, they won't fight. They don't want peace.
Except that we bring forth one better than it or similar to it. So newer revelation supersedes older revelation.
So the final mass verse, abrogate the entire Quran, or the final chapter abrogate the entire Quran. So Quran is either one verse, the latest, or one chapter, the latest chapter. It's very stupid to think like this.
Ibn Abbas, an Islamic scholar and Sahabi companion of Muhammad, said that chapter 9, the most violent chapter of the Quran, was the second to last chapter revealed, and that means this was basically the final orders Muhammad gave to his followers that superseded older peaceful revelations. Jesus says in John 8:44 that murderers are of their father the devil, because Satan.
Okay. Anyway. Let me see. I was going to play something else, I think. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it was this one. I'm going to play it also. No, sorry, submission. Sorry. I'm not going to debate you. Okay, let me see. I have to find the audio. See, yeah, here. This is some, I think, Islamic meeting in USA, and these far-right racists, they are there to interrupt it.
Send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your.
The thing is that this is not your country. You are yourself immigrant. This is Indians' country. You should also get out of there.
Shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America. We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven
white Americans. And the guy called himself Christian.
out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the law.
The thing is that 4 or 5 women. I don't know almost any Muslim who do that. You know, it is maybe 1%. I don't think even, at least in the West, not a single one can do that. Okay. So this guy is so stupid that says that. Okay. That you come and marry 4 or 5 wives. You cannot marry more than 1 wife in the West. Even in our countries, I mean, maybe 1% they marry second or third, or I don't know, even going up or higher than that. Okay, it's less than 1%, you know, much less than 1%. Because I remember that so far, anyone I knew from my relatives, not a single one of them had second wife, not even second wife.
You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. You are nothing, you can build nothing, just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first, America only. God bless America. Jesus is king.
Jesus is king. Oh my God. The guy is so racist, so hateful. And he's talking about Jesus.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Jesus is king. My God. How can they? He must be Andrew Wilson's follower. I don't know who's Andrew Wilson, but anyway, these haters, you know, they they call themselves Christians. Okay, if these people were Muslims, some Islamophobes would say, "Oh, look, Islam, look, Islam. Islam did this, you know." These are Muslims, they follow the Quran. But when these people do that, nobody says that these are Christians and they follow Jesus. I don't say that either, because they don't follow Jesus. The Crucible channel. Okay. I don't know that channel, you know. But unfortunately, there are so many hateful people on this planet. Recently, Ms. K, the Twitter, X or X platform now has started the new, how do you say it, new system that it shows the origin of the tweet, from where the tweet is coming. And it has sparked a lot of discussion in Iranian media, because many of these people on Twitter who support former prince of Iran, and some of them are very Islamophobe. They talk bad about Islam. Some of them are separatists. Okay, all of them they were connected from inside Iran, and they didn't even use filter. So it shows very well that they are yeah, Hourglass. If next time, if Martin is here, okay, or someone else, Martin or someone else, you might be able to call in and talk to me, but not alone, okay? Because I want that somebody judge, okay? Somebody say that what you say is ridiculous, okay? Maybe, but let's see. But not alone. Anyway, what I was saying that, yes, Ms. K, Iranian regime doing all these things inside Iran to separate people, put people against each other. They support the former prince because they know that he's the weakest opposition. He cannot do anything. Yes, I'm very afraid. Yeah, I'm terrified from your nonsense. You are too afraid to debate me on stoning. Yes, I'm terrified. Okay. Bye, Miss K. Bye bye. The thing is that, Miss K, the thing is that he wasn't talking about such a things until that week, 2 weeks ago, that I didn't listen to him, and I went to that Big Nose channel. Okay, so he was angry somehow. He wanted to revenge. That's why he come up with all these stupid things that he knows that make me angry. Understand? Otherwise, before that, he was so agreeing with me. He was against these extremists. Do you remember? 3 weeks ago, or even 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we were talking. He was so he didn't talk about any of this stuff, and all this time he hasn't been talking about this stuff. Just last week he started, because 2 weeks ago I didn't listen to him and I went to that big nose and I stopped the live stream. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I told you not to join big nose, but you wouldn't listen. Yeah, so that's why you are angry and you want to hurt me. You want to, make me angry. So that's why I don't let you to do that. You're nonsense. And why should I listen to you? You are my father or what? I should go there and talk. And you see that one woman was there and came to my channel to talk to me. Understand? At least that. At least people heard that he's such a ignorant guy. So why should I listen to you? Anyway, so yes, Miss K, I was saying that the Iranian regime is like a devil. The devil goes to them, I think, once a week and learn how to fool people. Of course, you know that I'm joking about that, but it is like this, that this regime is the most deceiving regime in the world. Of course, I don't know, maybe others also do, but this regime is doing that a lot. That inside Iran, there's cyber, members or military, they are called something like that, without filters, without anything. They just sit in a place and write things against Islam because they want to put people against each other, and they support that former prince and so on. So now many things came out by what Elon Musk did. Ms. K, do you have any questions or anything? I want to check if there was something else in my list. Playlist. Let me see. Save. Here. I think we played this one. I saw a video from that Shamsi guy. No filter whatsoever. Yeah, they will be cut in. No, 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 no. They are Iranian regime's elements. They work for the regime. We know everybody who want to say something against the regime, they have to use filters. Okay, and so that the regime doesn't find where they are. But these people, they were, doing it without filter because they are working for the regime. Do you understand? So they didn't use filters, and they were, writing anything against with fake name, fake, picture. Somebody, for example, many of them were saying that, oh, I'm living in the West, and they were supporting their former prince. But it came up that they are not living in the West. They are writing from inside Iran. And the regime knows who they are. Because it is not like this that you just go and buy a SIM card like in the West, unknown. There you have to give all your details to buy. Like in Dubai as well, UAE was like this. You should give your passport copy. Even if you are a tourist, you want to buy a SIM card. I don't remember if you could buy as a tourist. You should buy, you should have, I think, permission, permanent permission to, you know, I don't think it was like this, that you could just buy it for 2 weeks. Yes. In Chechnya, you just buy a card and it works. Yeah, in many countries, in Sweden also, you just buy a card, you just fill it, and then it works. You know, but in countries that want to control you, like UAE also, definitely Saudi Arabia, Iran, such a countries. I don't know how it's in Russia, but countries like these, you cannot just buy a SIM card without identification. Yes. Yeah. I don't know if anybody want to join. Is there? Ah, by the way, there was this hourglass also. He was writing things from different accounts in last week's live stream, and I realized that it is himself writing from different accounts, supporting himself. You know, he himself was writing from different accounts to support himself. Let's see, YouTube. I want to see if there is anybody live there, so that. All right. Okay, Miss Kay, if you don't have any questions, then I will wrap up the. Let me see. How do you know it was him, though? Because I asked, I said, I I believe that it is you. So just join and call. He refused. Okay, he refused, and maybe do the discussion. With whom? But the thing is that this guy, he just wrote himself that he doing this because he's crazy. He want to, make me angry because I left and I went and talked to that big nose. You see, he's admitting himself because before that he wasn't talking at all about this nonsense. So why I have to talk to him about something that, I don't know even if he believe in those things. He just says so that, he make me angry. That's all. I debate with somebody who really believe in such a nonsense and somebody who knows, not just repeating without, minimum knowledge. Yes, to be fair, the debate with Nose was complete waste of. I know, I told you that myself that it was waste of, but I didn't know him. I should try. Yeah, I should go there. So by going there, it doesn't mean that this hourglass, has to be angry with me and want to make me angry and talk nonsense. Okay, he doesn't decide for me. Yes, when I came back that time, I told you that day I started again the stream and I said that this guy was absolutely ignorant and waste of time talking to him. Okay, so, and then there was another atheist I realized he was on TikTok. He was asking for evidence for God. And when you wanted to give him the evidence, he was saying that I don't care. Even if God exists, I don't care. And I asked him, why you even ask when you don't care? What for? You know, there are such a ignorant people in the world. Why you ask when you don't believe, even if you see the evidence, or you don't follow, even if you see that he exists? Anyway, so maybe I will wrap it up, Miss Kay, my dear sister. Okay, and see you next week. Yeah, let's see next week. Let me see. They do be like that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they are like that. Like and that. What was his name? The guy I was debating, Dillahunty. Yeah, like that guy. He debate and then he doesn't believe in anything. You give him the biggest evidence, he doesn't. Yes, Dillahunty. He doesn't believe any. Okay, my dear sister, take care. Let me see. Who is the true Messiah? Did Aladdin show up? Aladdin? No. Why Aladdin should show up? He ran away from debate with Wilson. Who? Dillahunty. And I don't know who's Dillahunty. Who is the true Messiah? Can you please call in and tell me where Aladdin should show up? Should he show up here? Who is the true Messiah? Please join. I would like to see if Aladdin should show up here or somewhere else. Of course, that Aladdin also ran away. He doesn't want to talk. Not Dillahunty versus Andrew Wilson on MDD. Okay, I don't know who's my Wilson. Andrew Wilson. He had a reggae quit. Ray quit. Ray quit. I don't know what it is. Is it Wilson must be Christian, yeah? That want to debate that Dillahunty. And he was very angry with me as well that when I was asking him questions. You know, he was very angry that I was asking those difficult questions. Okay, who is the true Messiah? Who is the true Messiah? Christian nationalist. Okay, good. By the way, if Hourglass was here, I would ask him to join. There is now Brother Khaled is live. I would ask him to join his channel. I hope he's here, Hourglass, and debate me there. Okay, I would debate him, but there on Brother Khaled's channel. Let's see if he's here. Hourglass, are you here? Or you are gone? Who is live now? It is, let me see the name. Quranic Islam. Quranic Islam. I leave the. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can leave the. Yeah, that's the link. I don't know if it comes up on YouTube. Let me see. YouTube. I have to check if it comes up on YouTube. Yeah, it is there. Yeah, I'm telling you, debate with Hourglass on MDD. Of course not MDD. That's he's nothing to debate with there. I would debate somebody like Daniel Isis Chu, these Gabo Wise, these people, but not Hourglass. He's nobody. Okay, guys, I will wrap it up and then go to Quranic Islam. I would join him. Maybe I would like to talk to him. Thank you for being here, Miss Kay, and True Messiah. Thank you for being here. Take care, everybody. God bless you all. See you next week.